because the person is so afraid.
So tired already.
We are quite introvert.
Blackpink.
I don't dare to speak to her. So that's where I go to another person who's more quiet, all right, who's more tame. And I can speak to that person, and the person will just think because the person is so afraid of not articulating well, and because that's not their skill set. So the person will think through, be quiet, and say it in a way that
Mm,
probably will take care of the other person's feelings even more, probably, or they find that it's less harsh on them. So
mm,
this is where I would say I've seen leaders who generally also, when they are quiet, they really have people to confide in them. But this is to a point, I must say, there's a limitation as well. A leader cannot always don't speak. Yeah. You might not be
yeah.
able to articulate well. If a leader who can't articulate well, who cannot speak to the audience well, because no matter what, let's say as the organization grow, we have to speak to the big audience, right? So, but the key thing is this. Uh, I want to use this thing because I asked this question. Met a person who barely spoke, and people naturally follow them. I want to have a little bit of distinction on that because if you guys didn't know, the audience over here, Miss Nee and me actually we hardly speak one.
Yeah.
We are quite introvert.
Yeah. I think that's something that people very surprised about me, and even for you, right? I think people think we will talk all the day. It's not true. It's just because in front of the class we have to train, so we have to talk. But in general, we just want to sit one corner and do nothing and say nothing. I mean, not do and they do nothing, but do things we like. Pauline will do things she like. I do things that I like, but we don't like just assume. Okay, me and her tomorrow go for holiday together. Just assume she will walk one side and I will walk one side, but we won't talk to each other. But we okay with that. That's the thing. That's the thing about leader that people don't get it. I said because we understand each other so tired already. We want to rest and we indirectly understand that we both need that, right? So that's something is so hard to explain to people when I tell them. I say no, you think we talk a lot, we're not. Huh? How come?
That's the issue with me and my previous spouse. And what leads to the divorce is because I don't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, because by the time I get home, I was so tired, right? And
Mm,
I've used up all my words, you see. So in the first place, and a lot of people, that at home I'm very quiet. I don't
yeah.
really want to speak anymore. And I have to push myself in order to really speak in front of the audience. Okay,
Yeah.
because I love to share. Okay, but that doesn't mean I always like to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm known at home as the one who's not the extrovert, who's not talking. My elder sis is the one. Yeah,
Yeah.
anything if they want to be to make sure that there's the multimedia to blast news, they will talk to my elder sis and not me because I'll be the one quiet in one corner, read my book, all right, and not meddle with anybody's business. Yeah, kind of person, right? So I think that's the thing we say that we are natural leaders and people follow us is because generally, and my current partner was like now realize, oh, actually you are a very good listener. Then I said, oh, yeah, and he will be very because he's now American. He's an American, so he'll say, what if I keep on talking? And I said, good, please continue to talk, right? And he's so afraid that he keeps on talking and he doesn't really. I didn't really say my like whatever that I'm feeling. I said, no, 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 no. I'm good with that. Right.
Yeah.
So I love it when my partner talks a lot and I can be a listen. Of course I talk, just like now. I talk. I mean Miss Nee and me, we do talk. It's just that both of us can be quiet and listen and we love that. And
Yeah.
now, right now, where am I? Okay, for all those who didn't know, I'm now in like a 12-day retreat alone in Koh Samui. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, and I love it. And why am
Yeah.
I doing it? It's because for the half a year, I've been like traveling a lot, meeting a lot of people, and there are times I really need to like have the 10 days with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I've been with. So I tell my partner, so I have to go back, right? I need to be with myself. Give me like a 10 day, then I will fly back to US, and that's where we will start again to meet people for business, for social events. Yeah, and because for the past year I was in the Rotary Club, I also run a lot of events. I'm always the MC because I can speak so well. The moment they know that I can do MC job, I was like, it's always the one. The moment they know that I can run events, I was always the one to run the conferences, right? So for
Yeah.
the past year, it has been really tiring to meet with a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I love, I mean, it's good. It's good networking, yeah. But there are times that we need to step back. Okay,
Yeah.
so that also puts me to the next point, right? And when we talk about leaders who don't really speak well, maybe I want to ask me like, why do you think they are so magnetic? Like, what is the thing that attract people to them? If they can't really showcase themselves, they don't really speak. Like leaders who are quiet, okay, what do
Mm,
people want to really follow and they like the energy? Mm,
yeah, I think it's the energy thing that you just say, right? But I feel for me when I see the leader who are introvert, but when they share things, it have a depth of I understand what they try to say. It kind of the respect is there. It mean
mm,
you know this person may not well speaking much, but whatever they say or he say is it have a conviction. It's like ensure that they already do it, done it before. They not just smoke you around. And I think that's also make people feel like they want to come to that person for advice, for hearing the
mm,
experience, for ask for feedback and so on. uh, of course that the person, the audience who are going to listen to all this leader, they also have to have some backup knowledge or like the basic knowledge to get, oh, is it he know what he talking. You cannot sit with a math teacher and you know nothing about math, right? You need to know a little bit to cling the knowledge together. uh I feel I think it's the energy first because they make
mm,
them feel safe, they make them feel being heard, and they make them feel like not too perfect. Because I find interesting if people think we follow a perfect person, but we actually want to find a person that been failed before and now been better because we want to learn from them. If
mm.
you hear the person too perfect, actually you find it's not normal.
It's
You
quite
know how.
scary. I know a lot of people are fearful when we are. I have that also. Wow, this person is so successful. Like,
Yeah.
but actually, the person failed before. I wouldn't say a lot of.
Yeah. And the person don't not willing to share the failure, and that's a scary thing for me. I actually every time I meet someone I say, oh, how you so success, and share about their life story or share about their work experience, and they hide certain things because I'm sure if you know we fail, you fail, I fail, we share so much here, we share in private, we fail, you have to fail, you have
Mm,
to do wrong thing to learn. You can't say, and when they don't share all that out, I have very skeptical about, oh my god, if next day or one day I'm going to work with you or I do project with you, and if you do something mistake and you hide from that and you hide from me, and then we cannot fix together as a team, that's quite scary for me,
yeah,
right? Because if I'm going to be a working partner with you, and at least I know what is not go well, what need to be correct for the future, or even for the work relationship. So
mm,
yeah.
yes, true. Yeah, it is. That's why I say, magnetic thing is like a thing. I would say
Yeah.
not everybody would like probably a quiet leader. There will be times that they prefers leaders who talk. It all depends on individuals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably I would say the good thing about quiet leaders, why are they so magnetic? They don't really speak well, is really because people feel more comfortable with them. It's not so intimidating, Yeah, so when you find someone who really speak out like very loud, whoa, 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 some leaders can be really loud. Okay, so this person can be quite intimidating for people, especially for team members who are young. They are scared. Yeah, things like that. So maybe we talk a lot about like energy, and we talk about wow how good we are.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will come back with you with another episode and another amazing guest. Bye.